Hey y'all, welcome in or welcome back to another video and another day vlogmas. Today's video is like 6 months in the making because earlier this year I decluttered my entire makeup collection and it was kind of a bit of a fantasy declutter. I looked through everything and I was basically asking myself if I could get rid of anything with no consequences. Like, what would I do? And so I took all of those decluttered items and I put them in a little basket in my closet. And I just said I was going to hide them away for 6 months, revisit them, and, see how I feel about them. That is what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be kind of like Hannah Louise Poston's Reckoning video, because now that I actually have to make choices, what would I like to keep? What do I want to declutter? Have I pulled anything out and, back into my makeup collection? I feel like we'll be answering all of those questions. And then also I have received some new makeup recently. Like, people have decluttered some stuff to me. So I feel like this is the place to show that. It's not a lot, just a little bit. I think we'll also do another quick sweep of the makeup collection because there's still stuff I think might go into the declutter bin. There's a couple of things that have been on my mind, and I do feel like now is the time to do that. I'm going to have timestamps so you can navigate through this video as you see fit. Before we get into the heart of the video, I want to share a word from today's sponsor, Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa has been around on the channel for about 2 years, and they have been around for so long because they are an ethical and sustainable jewelry company. They have beautiful designs, a wide selection of pieces, and affordable pricing with jewelry starting at just $39. Ana Luisa is also carbon neutral and water neutral. If you're looking to gift somebody a piece of jewelry this season, this is a brand that you can feel good about supporting. I have 3 pieces to share with you, and the first are these really pretty studs that I'm wearing. They're like an everyday, like simple, cute, classic piece. And these are the Kira studs, and they are $55. I've also been wearing these hoops in a lot of recent videos. They're small and cute. They're not heavy either, which is really nice. So like they go with everything, and I really like these ones specifically with my hair pulled back. Very cute. Those are the Abbey hoops, and those are $65. And then I have these, and I put them back in their packaging so like you could see how the earrings come. And these are the Hannah earrings. They're marble blue. And these are $75. And all of your pieces, they get mailed to you in one of their pouches, depending on the size. Just a note on shipping, because I feel like this applies to gift giving. In the US, Ana Luisa offers free shipping. And for many addresses around the world, Ana Luisa ships for free over $50. And importantly, I feel like this matters for gifts as well, they offer a 2-year warranty on all of their pieces. So right now, Ana Luisa has a sale where you can get between 25 to 35% off your order. So you know me, I always want y'all's purchases to be considered and thoughtful, as well as sticking to the budgets that you give yourself, even for gift giving. So with the different price points of their jewelry, I feel like there's options to fit many budgets. And if you missed this sale or you catch this video after the sale is over, you can use Shawna Ripari 20 to get 20% off your order. So thanks to Ana Luisa for sponsoring the video, and we're going to get into the declutter now. Okay, so here we are. Here's all the stuff that has been in my declutter basket. The basket's just hanging off to the side. And I actually have come to the basket in the past couple of months looking specifically for some items. And so I do feel like it's worth mentioning those and what I'm going to do about them. So the first item is the Fenty gloss. And I pulled it out actually quite a few weeks ago. And I'm almost done with this. So I'm going to pan this and then it'll be over. Can we see how much I have left? Yeah. So this I'm going to use, and I'm happy that I've been able to use the product. I also came looking for both of these lippies. I was surprised when I realized they were in here that I put them in here almost at all, because I do love Fig and it has been a favorite lip product of mine, one of my like really easy wearable bold lips. Yeah, I think I felt like because I wasn't wearing it all of the time that I should get rid of it, but with makeup that I already own and I do enjoy, I don't think that's necessarily the case. And then this guy here, this is like a bolder lip that I do enjoy wearing time to time as well. And I have actually, I don't know when you'll see this video, but I've already filmed quite a few Vlogmas videos and I've already worn this at least once. So those lippies are they're gonna stay. I'm very pleased about that. The last thing that I actually pulled out already, and if you watched a recent Get Ready with me, then you would have seen me use this palette. I am going to keep this. It is nice warm tones. This palette is perfectly fine. It was also a gift, so I'm happy to keep it and I want to keep it. And one thing with makeup as well, our preferences change all the time. And even though I'm in a cool tone moment, I've been in a cool tone moment for like 3 years now, at least 2, verging on 3. And I feel like warm tones we're going to swing back there eventually. And I'm cool having, a warm tone palette to use at that point. So those are going to stay. I do have some easy passes though. The Maybelline Nudes of New York palette, I haven't thought about this once, and as soon as it came out here or I saw it out here, I'm like, yeah, she can go. I'm gonna bring this to like a makeup swap. Hopefully somebody can use this. I'll like clean out the edges, but hopefully somebody at that can use it. Also, a super easy pass. This guy. I do like this palette. I really like these shimmers in specific, but I can't keep what is ostensibly a warm tone palette when I'm not into warm tones. I don't use these colors here. It doesn't make any sense. I'm also going to pass on these 2 Sephora things. I haven't opened either of them, so they're like super easy. Same with this MAC product. Strobe cream, really easy items to pass on because they've never been used. This blush is a disaster. It's dried up. I'm just going to throw this out. This experiment didn't go as I anticipated. So we're just not going to mess with that. That's going to go in the garbage. Also, I don't even know why the e.l.f. Well Brow, like this is absolutely dried up. Like why is this anywhere? It needs to go in the garbage. Okay, I have another couple easy passes. This Merit Balm or blush is, I have this color like 3 times. So all of them in here are the same color. And I'm going to actually pass on all of these blushes because I still have one more in my regular makeup drawer. I don't need 3 other ones. So all of these can be decluttered. And I do hopefully have homes in mind for these. So that's in part why I'm decluttering them. All right. Everything here feels so tricky. I I don't, okay. This I'm going to pass on, or I'm going to try to. This is basically a highlighter. I thought it'd be more like a powder. I've used it like 2 or 3 times. I feel like it's in good enough condition that somebody could use it. And I also think this too. I don't even think I've swatched it. Like, it's perfect condition. This is not my color. It's YSL. Somebody, I'm hoping, will get good use out of this. I don't know what to do about this. I think, honestly, I'm going to keep this. This is such a pretty shade. I can use it. It's already been used. I think I'm going to keep this. What is in here? Okay, this is empty. This can be... I don't know why I was hanging on to that. Okay, here is what's left. Oh gosh, I'm so torn. I'm so torn with this MAC highlight. This can't be used by anybody else. It just can't. There's no, who's going to use this? Tell me, who is going to use this? Who? I genuinely don't know. What would you do with this? Would you attempt to pan it? Would you attempt to keep it in? I still have 2 other highlighters. I don't love this. I also don't like the idea of throwing this in the garbage. I would like your advice on this, please. I guess until I have an answer, it's going to stay in makeup limbo. Or do I put it in my collection for now? I don't know. Well, okay, we're just put that here. Okay. I genuinely don't know what to do with this because don't use blue, don't use chunky glitters, don't use silvers. This is like some weird duochrome. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think this is another one I need your help with. What would you do with this? This pains me. Like, this isn't in good enough condition to give anybody, and it's old too. Okay, if you have... I also need your help with this one, y'all. We have these 2 that, like, they need big help. This guy here is a MAC blush. This is... what is... Melba. Not my shade. I think this is also in good enough condition I could give this to somebody else, so yay. Same with this e.l.f. palette. I think this is also good enough condition to give somebody else. I feel like I'm going to have to stick with my initial gut on this one. I'm going to keep this one and give this one away. I think I could finish this. I think I could. I don't know that I could give this to anybody. So we'll keep that. Oh God, this blush. This, maybe we need help on the 3rd item. Okay. This color does not speak to me. Look at this. I don't know. Like, this is not cute to me, like, at all. But the panner in me wants to finish this to, like, actually finish that palette, Hourglass palette. This, I feel like I should have said, this is the leftover remnants of the Hourglass, like, holiday palette from 2019. What would you do? I don't know. This is not cute, not exciting. Don't want to finish it. Yes, but then at what expense? Fuck. I think, damn, I think I have to give this. Okay, I don't know. We have these three items. Please. Now is your time. Weigh in. Please help a girl out. Lip liners, I think, are really easy to repurpose. So I'll give these away. I think they're in good condition. Fuller Fig. I feel a little crazy attempting to give this away at all because this has been very used. So I feel like the answer is either put it in the garbage or use it, and I'm going to try to use it. Oh yes, lastly, this guy. I don't like this color. I like this formula. I actually know somebody who really likes these, so I'm going to bring this to her next time I see her. Put that in here. So as of now, here's the final like situ of this. 3 are, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with these. These 3 are garbage. we are keeping these. So there's 5 lippies here and like 2 eyeshadow products. So that's 7. And then in this basket, we are decluttering 16, 17. Oh, this is a formula I really like. And I've also said that my preferences have changed. This tube is nasty, so I feel like I have to keep it. And I feel a little bit differently to this than I did a couple of months ago. Like, I'm newly obsessed with these kinds of products, so I'm going to keep it. So that leaves 6 lippies, 2 eyeshadows I'm keeping, 16 things that I'm giving away. I feel all right about this. I was going to take you through my makeup collection or my drawers, but that's just not really, like, it's kind of boring because there's only going to be a handful of things that I would like to declutter. So I will bring those to you and I'll be back. So hold tight. Okay, I think I'm about to shock some people. Okay, I'm going to start with the stuff I'm thinking about decluttering. There's not a lot, but there's some. Let me move some of the stuff out of the way, actually. There's one more thing. I'm keeping it to the side for now because, well, it might shock you. So here's where we're at. A couple of declutters for sure. Oh shit, never mind. I was going to declutter this, but this is like a nub. Like, we could finish it very quickly. So not going to declutter that. This lipstick, kind of sexy, from MAC. It's super warm tone, barely used. I think would be great to pass on. I see this all the time and I never want to use it. Like, whenever I open my drawer, it just irritates me. So that's being decluttered. All right, this is chai. I can't believe I'm even considering this, but I have worn this once this year and I like to look at it. I don't like to use it. Like, this is near flat. Not totally, but pretty flat. At least for me anyway. I don't want to use this. Like, every time I go to reach for it, I'm like, nah. It's just super bold. This used to be my thing, and now I'm like, what am I going to do with this? I don't want to, it doesn't draw an appeal to me as much anymore. This Rare Beauty blush. This is just like, it's kind of, I don't know, this color is just kind of meh. And I have so much blush. So I reached for this a lot in 2021 and 22. And then this year I haven't reached for it like at all. And I haven't really cared about it all that much. So I feel like she needs to be quarantined too. Because this just doesn't, like, I don't want to wear this. Oh God, I need to stop buying these. Okay, so this has been sitting around for months and I haven't used it like at all. Not once. I've tempted, but I haven't. I feel like we gotta swatch this. Gosh darn it. I feel like I have to give this another try. Well, okay. We're gonna put this back in. It's just too pretty. It is kind of drying out a little bit. So we're gonna give this another couple months. If I don't use it at all for the next 6 months, then we're gonna have to declutter it or something. The last thing that is gonna go into actual quarantine. I don't know if this is gonna surprise anybody. I don't even know what to do with this because as a color story, this is very beautiful. I haven't even thought about this palette like at all this year. other than like when I used it for a video, I think this palette was a mistake because I don't do, I don't know, maybe my mindset with this palette is just wrong, because in my opinion, this is kind of good for like bolder eye looks. I guess maybe you could do softer looks with this, even with these shades, but I don't know. I just feel so tripped up with this palette. I don't really know exactly how to explain it, because I feel like you should be doing bold looks with this palette, but you can do whatever you want with it. I'm sure I could build out soft looks with this, and as I've mentioned in kind of like previous makeup videos, I'm much more into mattes, sorry. Look at all these mattes. Any advice about this? Should I don't know, like try this out explicitly for a couple of weeks and see how I feel about it? Like really trying to match this eyeshadow to my current makeup style, because I don't know, this palette just doesn't feel like it meshes with my makeup style, but that's in my head more so than in reality. Last thing to talk about are a couple of makeup products that have been decluttered to me. Here they are. I have the Lifter Gloss. This is in the shade Sun. It's like a sheer gloss. I haven't tried anything of this formula, like this, any of the sheer colors before, so I'm pretty excited about this. Oh, also, this is the Maybelline Vinyl. This is in the shade Cheeky. I wanted to try these when these came out, but I just never did. Very pretty. And definitely a color in my wheelhouse. And then the last is this Smashbox lip liner. It needs to be sharpened. Very pretty, very similar color to this. And I do feel like these two can be worn together, or even like this, maybe not this combo, but maybe this combo, like this all over the lips and then this on top. Formula that I really like, stuff that kind of seems like it's up my alley. All right, we're actually in my makeup drawer, and I said that I wasn't going to come in here at the end, but as I've been using my makeup for the past handful of days since that video, I wanted to share a couple of things that I actually want to declutter. I've made my mind up about it. This guy here, this is a Revlon, like the Color Stay Cream eyeshadow. I know somebody who like uses these and really enjoys them, and I'm gonna give this to her. The other thing is this. This is the NYX eyeshadow base. I want to see if she is interested in at least trying it. She's never tried eyeshadow primer before, and she's kind of talked about maybe wanting to give it a try. So I'm gonna give this to her, at the very least a try. We'll see how she likes it. And this primer is a little dark for my skin tone, and she has a darker complexion than mine, so I think that will suit her a little bit better. Okay, I think that's it. That's everything from me today. I hope you enjoyed decluttering my makeup collection with me, or more so reckoning with my makeup. I feel better because that basket has just been hanging out in my closet. I know that it's been there, and now I have made choices on everything, and that just feels good, like to know what you're gonna do. Thanks again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. You can shop their sale via my link in the description. And thank you for hanging around and watching today's video. I hope you'll join me again around here soon for another day of Vlogmas. Bye.